Hello, ladies. I'm your host, Khloe Kardashian, host of the Khloe the Habitable Sports Report, that is, coming to you live in Leesburg, Virginia, 809 Rush Drive. Today I'll be talking about the breaking news of earlier today, that is, that Naitch Ric Flair was rushed to the hospital. I'll be getting into Cambage being traded to the Aces in exchange for Moriah Jefferson, Isabelle Harrison and Aces, first two WNBA draft picks in 2020. Team USA women's soccer taking on New Zealand later on tonight. I'll also be getting into the Ring of Honor's next pay-per-view event, that is in August, which is called Summer Supercard. So that's what you guys need to know right there. Lamar Odom, the issues that he's had in developing his book. So I'm gonna get to it. But I do want to start things off with the breaking news for today. Naitch boy, Ric Flair, 16-time world champ. Woo! He was rushed to the hospital once again, that is, for a medical emergency. This was in Atlanta, that is. So I don't know exactly what his condition. I don't know exactly what his condition is, but it was for a medical emergency. That is, which was in Atlanta. Also being told, I was also being told that it was also a he went through a planned procedure before his roast, that is. He's scheduled to appear on Starrcast II at the Vegas convention. So I'm not sure what the condition is, but I want to send my condolences out to Naitch's family members, his fans, and his viewers out and the WWE Universe, his fans, Rjc Flair, family members out there, Wendy Barlow. So this is really tough, really sad news right there. Get well, Naitch. Now it was 2 years ago that Nature Boy himself, Ric Flair, was indeed in the hospital, that is, and he was placed in an induced coma for 11 days back in 2017, that is. But he made it through. He made it through, that is. So he celebrated. He got winning to Wendy Barlow. He celebrated his 70th birthday, which is a massive milestone. So I want to send my deepest condolences, Naitch's family members, Naitch himself, his family members, his fans. I want to wish him a speedy recovery, and I hope he just makes it though, cause this is really tough though. So I hope he pulls through, he makes it. So get well, Naitch. Just hang in there. You got this. So if anything else comes up, I'll let you guys know. Give you guys an update on that, on his condition, and seeing what his condition is. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. Another news I want to address. Cambage, that is, she has been traded to the Las Vegas Aces in exchange for Moriah Jefferson. She's also, for Moriah Jefferson, she's been traded to the Vegas Aces. For Moriah Jefferson, Isabelle Harrison and Aces, first two WNBA draft picks. So that's good news. That's goodness right there. For first two WNBA draft picks in 2020. So that's really big news. Really big news right there. So that's pretty good news right there. So congrats on that. So that's how it's going to be right there, folks. That's something you have to live with. So let's do it. Another topic I want to address, that Lamar Odom on his book says that he was a sex addict based on his when he banged 2K plus women on his book or his novel Darkness to Light. Missed that he cheated on Khloe Kardashian, which would destroy their marriage. During their marriage, that is. He was into porn. He says porn was some addiction. was some sort of, I don't know what, some sort of drug for addiction from that is. And sort of, and he says, and people, he tells people that sex triggers his drug, allowing him to start having a good feeling, to double him on, giving him a good feeling, that is. So he says that he's probably still an addict. So that pretty much remains to be seen. So hopefully he gets all the help that he gets, and just hoping that he makes it, that is. So that's all there is to it, just for now, though. That's all there is, just for now. Just hope he makes it, by the way. Another thing I want to address: Cardinals quarterback Patrick Peterson's been suspended for 8 games for using PEDs, violating the substance abuse policy for using PEDs. So he's done for. That's it for him. So hopefully he learns his lesson and tries to get more out of his experience, by the way. And just hope he learns from it. Just hope he does. Just hope he does. So that's all he needs to know right there for once, ladies and gents. So it's not looking good right there. So I do think that he needs to learn his lesson and tries to learn from his past experiences. So hope he learns his lesson there. Into it. Canelo Alvarez. In other news, Canelo Alvarez, he's ordered to defend his middleweight title against Sergey Lomachenko, that is, for the middleweight IBF titles on August 4th. So, he's got to fight in September, that is, so would have been appropriate there, but hopefully he's ordered to defend both his titles, and, well, he'll win that one, so hopefully it makes it there. I know someone addressed at August 9th at the Mattamy Athletic Center, which will be Ring of Honor's next event in August, which will be Summer Supercard featuring stars from Ring of Honor, NJPW, CMLL, and NWA. Huge event, which is in Toronto, Canada. So it'll be epic right there. It'll be surprising, and just hoping that it'll be epic. So you can get your tickets right now if you want to. That is up to you guys. So it'll be interesting to see how it turns out. So it'll be pretty good right there. Also, I want to talk about another topic, that is that Zion Williamson's stepdad says that Zion Williamson is excited to play for the Pelicans, but speculation going on that Zion Williamson could be returning to Duke, but that's not going to happen. I can tell you that right now. That's just not going to happen. He's not returning to Duke. He's staying. He's going to the NBA draft, like it or not. And even though if he comes on number 1 in the NBA draft pick, in the NBA draft next month, that is, I do look forward to it, though. So Zion's going to be coming out number 1 and going to the Pelicans. So that's going to have this building around. Now, even though the Pelicans, they did win their draft lottery, so I do think there's a certain chance that Zion's going to be coming in, but it could be in exchange for Anthony Davis. It's no secret that could happen, though. That could be a huge factor there. And Anthony Davis may not be staying with the Pelicans. He wants out for sure. So I can tell you that Zion Williams can be going to the Pelicans, nor get traded. That is, so you never know how it's going to turn out. You never know. So hopefully that turns out very well for him. It's a good experience. Even though he says that he didn't want to play for the Pelicans, so that's a big question right there. So that's something that many people are going to keep their eyes on. So hopefully that happens in the next couple of weeks. So that's remains to be seen, by the way. So don't forget to catch the NBA draft on June 20th. That is next month. Don't miss out on that. So that's all there is to it. Bucks beat the Raptors last night on game 1. So don't miss out. That's pretty good. Don't miss out on game 2 this week. So I got the Bucks win the series. And I hope the Blazers make a comeback and tie that series. That'd be a pretty good game, though, so it'll be pretty good right there. Well, ladies and gents, that's going to do right there for the Khloe the Highlight Reel Sports Board. Make sure you always like to subscribe to the Khloe the Highlight Reel Sports Report, both YouTube channel and Facebook page by any means necessary. Send on Naitch, that is. Woo! Send Naitch your heartfelt condolences to his family members, his fans, even though they got rushed to the hospital for a medical procedure. He got rushed to the hospital this morning for a medical emergency. Send your well wishes, your condolences to him, to the entire WWE Universe and his fans. And I want to wish him a speedy recovery as he makes it. So get well, Naitch. Just hang in there. So send your condolences in the comment section down below. Please do so by any means necessary. Tell them what you think of Liz Cambage being traded to the Vegas Aces. And the Vegas get first two WNBA Draft picks in 2020. Let me know what your comments, responses, and your reactions to that are. Tell me what you think of Summer Supercard, which is going to be on August 9th in Toronto, featuring stars from ROH, NJPW, CML, NWA. Send me your comments, tweet your reaction, your thoughts on that as well. Tell me what you think of Canelo Alvarez being forced to defend his middleweight and IBF titles on August 4th. Let me know in the comment section your tweets, your reaction, your thoughts about that. What you think of Lamar Odom, that is. Admitting that he was some sex addict. And let me know what you think. Some of your comments, tweets, your reaction, your thoughts on that as well. And be sure to send me your comments, your tweets, your reactions, your thoughts, your responses of, let me know of what you think of Zion Williamson, if he thinks he's going to get drafted to the Pelicans. Let me know if you think that is. Let me know if you think it's going to be going number 1 in the NBA Draft. Send me your comments, your tweets, your reactions, your thoughts, and your responses. Now I'll reply and address it. But I'll be back with some more breaking news, trending topics, developing storylines, and other news. All in the Khloe the Highlight Reel Sports Board massive announcements. So much you think of Patrick Peterson being suspended for 8 games for violating the substance abuse policy for using PEDs. Send me your comments, your tweets, your reactions, your thoughts on that as well. I'll respond and address to it. So I'll be back with more breaking news, trending topics, developing storylines, all things sports later on the Khloe the Highlight Reel Sports Report, so that you need to know, so that keeps you going, so that keeps you focused. So that's all there is to it for now. So that's nothing to be said about that. So take care, you guys. You guys have a good day. Bye-bye.